Hello, welcome to Sheepdog Says. I'm Sheepdog, and today I'm so excited. It is 18 days until we go on holiday, and I'm just starting to lose my mind in hyperdrive of just I'm so excited. We're going to Disneyland. I feel like a kid, honest to God, like no exaggeration. It's just hit me like a wave of optimism. I'm just like I don't think it's real. And I was on my way home talking to my wife, and I said to her, I've got to a point where I'm so woo about it all that I've had to go through every single step with contingency plans. So we ordered a taxi, and the company were worrying me because when I rang them and booked it, they were like, yeah, okay, cool. Booked it, went on their site, paid for it. I got a phone call saying, yeah, you're all booked. Can you pay for it? And I was like, I've already paid for it. I did that last night. And then the next morning at 6 a.m, they rang me going, hi. And I'm like, oh my God, you're not outside. You're not outside, are you? And they're like, no, we're just ringing to check ahead of your booking next month. And I'm like, okay. They're like, would you like to pay for it now? And I was like, I have already paid for it. So about a week later, I rang them and said, have you got the payment? And they're like, yes. And I said, it's all confirmed in PayPal. I can see it's there. But then I rang my dad and I said, if they don't turn up, then I'm going to need you to drive us to the airport in 2 separate cars. So I've got it all worked out. I don't know why I didn't just do that in the first place, to be honest, but I paid for the taxi now. So my dad's going to drive my car, my mum's going to drive her car, and we're going to go in 2 separate cars if the taxi lets us down. I've worked out the airport has to be real. The airplane tickets have to be real airplane tickets. I've spoken to the airline too many times for it to be the wrong airline. All the tickets say Orlando on them. They're all the right dates. So that touch wood can't go wrong. But I know that we haven't reserved seats because it's so expensive. So I've checked 100 times now. They have to put us next to a child. The baby can go anywhere with any of us, so that's fine. But Bosco and Lampup need a seat next to me, my wife, or her mum. So that's okay. No one's going to get home alone. You know, they're not going to end up in Florida while I'm in New York. Although that would be amazing if it happened. I could be Kevin McAllister. As long as it's not Bosco, as long as it's me, I can handle living in New York for a week while I try and get back to Florida. If Bosco ends up home alone too, lost in New York, then God knows what's going to happen. I hope he has a camera with him so he can film it. But long story short, I'm not stupid enough to lose sight of him for a 9-hour flight. I think I'll be all right. Aside from anything, he's sitting next to me while we play Pokemon Yellow for 9.5 hours straight. We want to get to Mewtwo, and if we don't, we're doing it on the way back. That is the plan. We've got it nailed down. When we get there, we've booked a car, and I'm thinking, that can't go wrong. But if it does, we haven't paid anything, and there's literally a million car companies there. Might cost more, but there's literally millions, so we should be okay with that bit. The bit that's really freaking me out is we hired the house off of a website called HomeAway that I'm not really familiar with. It seems legit, all seems good. Got a lovely letter from the couple that we've rented the house from. The site looks awesome. I love it. I can't wait to see the place. But I've just got this image in my head of us arriving and then being like, ah, there isn't a house. We fooled you. We've just robbed you of thousands. Ha ha. And I've convinced myself that that's fine. If that happens, I don't care. Because we'll just go stay in a Holiday Inn or something. And it might be rough, there might be bugs everywhere, but we'll just sleep in a hotel with bugs. It doesn't matter. I'll just stay awake all night if I have to, and I'll just sleep on the roller coasters. It's fine. And then I was petrified that the Disney tickets we'd bought weren't real. I was just like, what if I've bought them from an illegitimate site that was pretending to be a legitimate site and it's all gone wrong? But I've added them to the Disney app, and I'm 99% sure it's the only Disney app that could possibly be on the iOS store, because Apple are really particular about this kind of thing. So it really, really, really should be an authentic app. I've added them on there, and I've been booking the fast passes every day. I'm actually in this weird position now where I'm at the last 3 days of the holiday mentally. I've booked everything else. In my mind, we've been on all the rides at certain points of the day. We've had our days off where I didn't have to book anything. I've tried desperately to get us on this other ride, but there's always a queue. I don't know whether we're going to make it. That's the it's Avatar Flight of Passage ride. I haven't booked that one because I just can't get a fast pass for it. So I'm at a point now where I'm thinking, oh my God, there's only 2 days left of the holiday and I haven't been on that ride. What am I going to do? And I was trying to explain this to Kirsty and we were just laughing because it feels like I've been on the holiday. I've not even been on it yet. I've gone through it all in my head so many times, making sure that all 5 of us, and like the baby's obviously in the queue with us and we swap him over, but all 5 of us are on the rides at a specific time. I've not accidentally booked 3 and left 2 off or anything like that. I've gone through it again and again and again and again. I'm nervous because like some of the rides allow us to swap over with the baby at the queue, some don't apparently. I don't know what the plan is, so I'm a bit nervous that we'll get to the front of some after hours of queuing and they'll go, oh no, you have to go away with the baby, sorry mate. I don't want him to end up in a Home Alone 2 scenario because that's baby's day out. That's even worse. That's a whole other film and a whole other nightmare. I've not seen that recently enough to know how that ended, but I think we're okay. I'm nervous that the fast passes will turn out to be something entirely different to what I expect them to be. I'm worried that I haven't actually booked them, that I've just planned them out on a little scheduling app or something stupid, because that wouldn't be beyond me. But at the moment, I'm pretty sure. I'm like, I can go on there and it'll tell me that 10:30 on a specific day we're booked on Splash Mountain. So that should be right. But if it's not, it doesn't matter. We can just queue for 3 hours per ride and spend 15 hours a day going on 5 rides or something stupid like that. It will not be the end of the world because we'll get to meet Mickey Mouse and we'll get to meet Donald Duck. I'm already nervous that Lampup's already said, I don't want to go on the Frozen ride. What's wrong with you? And I'm like, oh no, we booked it too late. We missed the window when she was in love with Elsa and Anna and I thought they were the best thing ever. But she has said she'll go on it. She has also said she'll go on Space Mountain, the Aerosmith ride, Everest, and all the ones that flip upside down and crazy stuff, which she didn't want to do a month ago. So while she's left the baby zone of I love princesses, it's all great, she's gone into the woohoo, roller coasters are cool, but I'm still a bit scared of them phase. So she wants to hold my hand while we go round, and that's even better. I do think, and I'm almost certain, that the moment we get there and we see Mickey Mouse, she'll be like, Mickey Mouse, because I will be, and Bosco definitely will be, and Kirsty will be. The baby won't care. He just laughs and pants at everyone at the moment. He's ridiculous. He's hilarious. But my mother-in-law's so excited. She doesn't think it's real. She feels like we're gonna get there and it's gonna be wrong or whatever. But I've just been second guessing it so much. I've got to the other side of the anxiety where I'm just convinced I've nailed it down. It's like we're taking money and credit cards and debit cards and we're protected and all of that, as long as we don't lose all of our wallets somehow, which would be insane. My phone's got unlimited data. I can play Pokemon Go to my heart's content. I can Apple Pay, so I don't even need to worry about losing my wallet. I've got it all backed. We're insured. I'm just thinking, the only thing that could possibly go wrong now, and it ruins my mind that this isn't as far-fetched as you'd think, is all these, our world, our country leader, and your country leader, America, and Russian's country leader, and Germany's country leader, they're all being idiots. Like, I'm not making any aspersions about anyone's president or prime minister or whatever, but just keep it together for a month, okay? 1 month. Dude, I get home the 6th of August. If you want to kick off World War III on the 7th of August, you blooming go ahead. But if you do it between now and the 7th of August, then my God, I'll be like Jimmy Patterson in Medal of Honor. I'll be the one-man wrecking machine. It'll just travel from whatever country he's in to whatever country's causing this mess to put an end to it. Ugh. It's the only thing I can think of now. We should be all right. The odds of something getting that bad in the next 4 weeks is slim, but it's not impossible, and that's horrific. We can't. I feel like I need to be campaigning for peace on Earth just for the next 4 weeks. I don't think there's anything else that I've missed, and that's eating me up, because I guess that's the other thing. When you feel like you've got it all under control, that's when stuff starts going wrong. And I can't control everything, so I'm trying to just calm on this. But I feel like I've missed something. I've got travel, accommodation, entertainment, food, drink. That's all sorted. What else is there? It should be fine. We've got rest days booked in. We're going to the Space Centre. That'd be awesome. The only thing that could ruin that is if aliens come. But then I'd be so busy with the aliens, it wouldn't matter. And I might be in the prime place to meet him if I decide to go to the Kennedy Space Centre. it should all be good. I feel like Niantic have tried to undermine me a fair bit by starting to release regional Pokemon in the UK that I could have only got in America 2 weeks ago. That's not cool. Don't release any more of them either, because I want to get them all and I come back and I'll trade them with people in the UK. But no, I feel like it's 18 days. I can get through it. The world can get through it. Hold it together. 18 days. And then another 14 while I'm out there. And then just do what you want. Because I'll be too depressed about not being at Disney anymore for a week. And then it's my birthday soon after. That's another thing. I was worried about the post-holiday blues, but I turned 33 like 2 weeks after I get back. And it's the baby's birthday. And it's my sister and brother-in-law's birthday. And it's August bank holiday weekend. There's loads of stuff there. Plus England are going to win the World Cup in like a week and a half. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. This has been a bit of a ramble, I recognise. But yeah, I'm so excited. The kids are excited. We are going to film while we're out there because I think it'd be mad of me not to capture the memories. And I think people will enjoy it. So fingers crossed. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, watch more videos, comment and like down below. Thumbs up, preferably. And hit the bell if you haven't already, because I still don't know what that means. Thanks for watching.